Jesus says to go and make disciples of all nations. And he gives us a commission, in fact, the Great Commission, that you and I who have placed our faith in Christ would both be and make disciples. It's the most often quoted and underlived verse in all of our Bibles. Why? Because we don't even know what it means. We don't even know what a disciple really looks like. What if you knew exactly what a disciple of Christ really looked like? And what if you could know with certainty whether or not you were becoming more like Him? Would your spiritual life then look different? Would it feel different? The Anatomy of a Disciple takes a look at the life of Christ, and it surveys all 4 gospel accounts and identifies 8 elements of the life of Jesus, 8 characteristics that ought to be reflected in our life as well. You must not only know what He knew, but you must live as He lived. What if I told you that God was actively working in your life even now? What if I told you that God was calling you and longing for you to respond? See, that's how the process works. God calls and you respond. God calls, you respond. Do you see it? See, in order for us to respond to what God is initiating in our life, we have to develop an awareness for what God is doing. It's time for us to move beyond just being spiritually fine. It's time for us to be and make disciples. Then we can become the type of people that Jesus intended for us to be. Not simply people who claim Christ with our mouths, but people whose lives are changed by Him.